So I was scrolling through YouTube and found this video from Demun Jones saying how he was stressed out, pretty much all bummed out, right? And he's speaking on the cancellation of a show, and I think it was due to weather. So let's take a look at this real quick and see what he has to say.
Pretty bummed out, y'all. Chicka-chow. Was booked to headline the
There you go.
Cherry Blossom Festival last night, and yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm a big boy, and you know, I'm not so much disappointed for myself. I'm really disappointed for all the people that were on their way there, already there. People that traveled from out of state to get there. I had some people from Michigan that flew down I know I had a carload of people, minivan full of kids from Jacksonville, Florida. This was their big spring break thing they were doing. And then
You must be really bummed out. This isn't really
would not
well put together.
it just wouldn't clear up. So just feeling the compounded disappointment. I mean, and I didn't read everything. I went live a couple of times to let people know, but you know, the Cherry Blossom Festival where they have it at Central City Park now is literally, I mean, it's not a mile from the room I was born in. You know, and the Cherry Blossom Festival is such a big deal in Middle Georgia. Not just, it's held in Macon, Georgia, but it's a big deal. You know, it's been going on for, I don't know, 50 years. And
So he has some kind of like personal attachment to it, pretty much sentimental value.
you know,
Seems like.
the Cherry Blossom Festival, big deal every year growing up. The street party, we would always go to it, and there'd be famous bands playing. And then, you know, to finally get to where, you know, last year they booked me on a Monday, I think, to try it out. And it did decent, really decent for a Monday, overly decent for a Monday. And it was 40 degrees. And my hometown was not out for spring break. So, of course, that cuts the crowd down. But then this year, they brought me back knowing that if they put me on a weekend, that it would be of huge importance. And it was. I mean, there was a whole lot of people planning to be there.
Let me see what these
It's probably
guys
the
are.
most marketed Demun Jones show in history. You know, like it was a big deal. Every radio station, the newspaper.
So this pretty much was a big show that he had his hopes up for. A lot of people was going to be there, and it didn't get to go down.
And you know, it flooded for a little bit, but it didn't flood. I mean, I think we could have done it, you know. But everywhere you look in Middle Georgia is saying the weather's going to be bad. There's a chance there's all this. There's all these media outlets. So even some of the same ones that promoted the show saying, yo, the weather's going to be trash. So then you got every media outlet basically telling people, don't come, you know, don't get on the roads, don't leave your house.
Promoting against it. Yeah, that does suck. Came from it. It's unfortunate. I do think he should keep his hopes up more. If you do things more like independently, and it might sound like I'm being extreme, but I've seen people that do it. Pretty much everything under your banner, including the shows, the performance, where you perform at, right? There's a rapper by the name of Lil Russell who turned his backyard into a stage, and he charges people to come in and watch him perform on a regular basis, right? Like frequently, all from his house. He literally wakes up, walks outside, performs for his fans, go back in the house. Shit is fire. Like dopest thing in the world, right? You think if he, I don't know, is having some rain or weather problems, he's gonna have to deal with a canceled show? No, it's all up to him. He wants to go out there, whether it's 10 people out there or hundreds, he will do it. It's up to him. So like that's true independence. When you're dealing with things where other people are like running things and you got the radio involved and all that, you do run the risk of things getting shut down. But it's unfortunate. Hopefully he can, figure some things out and come in with high spirits for the next one.